Right from the beginning, the new GMC Hummer EV has been publicized with exemplifications, for the most part concerning its determinations. GMC has even referred to it as supertruck in its own materials. And keeping in mind that we've gotten a sample of the truck previously, just now have we at long last got our hands on the creation spec model, and had the potential chance to drive it both rough terrain and in the city. What we've found is that the Hummer EV is without a doubt a supertruck, similarly that a Ferrari or a Lamborghini is a supercar. It absolutely follows through on its mind-blowing abilities, yet there are splits the difference. Also, they're worth monitoring prior to plunking down the more than $100,000 a first-year Hummer will run you. That six-figure truck is the variant we tried, the Edition 1, which really rings in at $112,595. It's the main form underway for the time being, with lower manages coming in a few years. It's sold out, yet large numbers of the highlights will be accessible on the following most elevated trim level, the EV3X. Among those elements are the three engines, force vectoring, watts to freedom, send-off mode, four-wheel controlling, removable glass rooftop boards, 35-inch tires, super cruise, power back window and multi-pro rear end. All in all, despite the fact that you can in a real sense never again request an Edition 1, you can in any case arrange a Hummer EV with almost a similar particular. However, it was challenging to assess ride quality on Arizona's impeccable asphalt. We feel quite sure saying the Hummer ought to keep an agreeable ride, paying little heed to street conditions, thinking about how well it does when there's no asphalt by any stretch of the imagination. It was never agitated about knocks, and has an astonishingly solid body and case. Besides, the Hummer EV Edition 1 accompanies the most recent adaptation of Super Cruise. In addition to the fact that it handles without hands interstate driving well overall, it additionally oversees robotized path changes and passing, and does so amazingly. It makes for a truck that could be an incredible significant distance cruiser, particularly with its 329-mile range and the capacity to exploit 350 kW quick chargers because of its 800-volt electrical engineering. The Hummer's sluggish speed ability is considerably more amazing. The terrain mode, in addition to moving into L, allows you to creep around essentially with one pedal and consider exact and minute choke applications. The utilization of brakes in this arrangement additionally assists keep the truck set up when you would rather not, with moving without the need to drive with 2 feet over snags. It even pulls a similar extraordinary cooling stunt watts to freedom does to take into account more force to crawl over deterrence. Those rough terrain tires that can be such an obligation on asphalt are obviously a benefit off of it, and when combined with the choke control and force, assists the huge Hummer with floating up awful slopes and knocks gracefully. It has a mechanical front locking differential and can practically lock the double-back engines for most extreme foothold. However, the truck's essential engine controls oversaw wheel turns so well we never expected to utilize the storage spaces. With the exception of its width, the Hummer is an overall rough terrain beast. Play.